Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us is the Rococa Z5. This is an AM/FM shortwave portable radio. You can find it selling currently on Amazon for $16.88. And yes, I'll have some paid links down below to Amazon. If you like what you see here, click the link, help the channel out. That'd be awesome. I'm an Amazon affiliate, so I do earn from qualifying purchases, though no additional cost to you, which is awesome. Love it. But let's look at the radio, the Z5. Yeah, you might want to pick one up. It is so refreshing. I'm so happy to see this. When I saw this, I got excited. I'm like, I'm getting it. I recommended it, but I also getting it. I didn't even test it. I'm like, go out and get one because it just looks so neat. It has that Grundig style look to it. There you go, illustration. So the box is pretty simple. It says black. I think it's the only color you can get. Got some bullet points upside down. You guys can figure it out. On the back here, we got some product specifications. There you go. In case you want to know. It does run on an 18650 battery, not a BL5C, but 18650. Gotta like that. So I took everything out of the box, show what you get. So put that aside. And of course we get to start the show. The Z5. Yeah, looking good, huh? Look at that. Sharp. Yeah. You're gonna ask me about this finish. I'll talk about it in a little bit. But very cool looking radio. Also you get a charging cable. You get a USB to Type-C. It's all wrapped up there. I have my own cable, so I just left that together like that. So that's how that comes. And then we get the user manual. Z5 should be pretty simple, right? I'm not imagining this to be very complicated to operate. So it looks like I'm going to have to kind of zoom it in because this text is micro small. There you go. Now look at the power. It says 18650 or 2 AA batteries. Now that caught my eye, and I got really excited about wanting to pick this up just because of the power alone. And then when I started using it, yeah, it starts to shine. It's pretty awesome. So there you go. Some more information. We'll go through this manual real quick. It has a tuning LED, which is awesome. I like that too. I mean, just the little things. I like a lot about this radio. So, yeah, money well spent. I'll tell you that right now. So there we go. Even got a headphone jack. Awesome. So there you go. All right, good. We're done. There's their contact information. And they got a website too. Cool. Looks like China, CN. Okay. There's that. Get that out of the way. Let's talk about the radio. Okay, I'm going to zoom it on down. And then we'll go over dimensions. So we have a width of 6 inches. We have a height of 3.5 inches. And then we have a case depth of 1 1/2 inches. And that's from the antenna back here to the front here. Kind of curved a little bit on the front. Cool radio. So let's go ahead. I'll bring this back up. We'll do a size comparison. I always like to do those. Let's see. I got CC Pocket in the house as usual. There you go. And if we do band scan, which we're going to in this video, current time is 11:29 p.m. That's Central Standard Time. I'm near Chicago, Illinois, USA. For the sake of those scans, you know my location and time. So there you go. So cool setup there. Got a weather radio, and then of course we have the ever popular CC Skywave 2. Awesome AM/FM stereo, weather, airband, and shortwave. But you know, you spend $100 here, you only spend $16 here. Loving this radio. It's fantastic, but there you go. Cool. And then of course, you don't have those two radios. We always have something else. We have a deck of cards. Yeah, it's Iron Man. Holy cow. Who would have thought? I'm Iron Man. I got the man with the master plan. He's going to tell you a story about a radio from China land. It goes like this. The shortwave rocks and the FM is awesome. I don't know what I'm singing, dude. That sounds horrible. I kind of failed you, Iron Man. I'm sorry. But anyway, you get the idea. Do better next time, Todderbert. Okay, he flies off, but it gives you an idea for the cards. I couldn't think of a song, man. It's depressing. Okay, we'll zoom it on down. Score features of the Rococa Z5. All right, so right on the left-hand side, we got a wrist strap. Awesome. Love those. If you notice the finish, I'm like, oh no, it's soft touch plastics. Oh, I hate those. But you know what, to be honest with you, it's a matte finish. and it's already rubbing off. Like on these corners, you can see it's kind of shiny. So I didn't even hardly use this thing, and it's like this stuff's rubbing off. So I think it's just like a matte paint on it. So it's probably just gonna rub off over time. So don't even worry about it. I don't think it's rubberized at all. So it doesn't feel like it. So that's something to keep in mind. Going to the front, Rococa, it's kind of recessed in there. That's cool. The speaker I thought would be bigger, but it's actually smaller. It's 2-inch. It starts right about there and there. It's diameter right there. Going to our dial, as you can see, we have FM, AM, shortwave 1 through 9 divided out there. You can see the coverages going from low to high, starting from the bottom up. You can kind of see how they get the setup going there. And above shortwave 1 is a red LED for tuning status. So that's what I like about this radio, having a tuning LED. Little log scale here. This radio isn't super accurate, and the log scale isn't going to be super accurate because look at the indicator. It kind of moves a little bit. I'm kind of tuned to a station, so I'm going to leave it, but you'll see it's kind of bendy. It's okay. It gets you by, but the accuracy of the dial isn't incredible. But if you're used to tuning your radios, you know where you're at. Shortwave is fairly close, though. We got volume on-off control here. And if you notice, these are recessed nicely like the Grundig models of yesteryear. I love that. Look at that. Nice. Down here we have our selector for FM, AM, shortwave 1 through 9. That is just a beautiful thing to be right on it and start tuning. So, yeah, we saw the knobs there. You can also, I guess you could grab them from the side, but you're going to be using it mainly from here to front. Nice. Top of the radio here, you can see we got the headphone jack. Headphone experience. There is low-level hiss, unfortunately, so low-level volume is not fun. But when you're listening to FM, normal volume, it has moderate lows, heavy mids, light highs, and AM and shortwave expect a low neutral tone. So overall, not bad. Just there's no FM stereo. It's FM mono. So we have a LED here, and that's the charging status. So this will be red when you plug in your Type-C charging cable, which is 5 volt, 1 amp in. It charges about a half amp on a dead battery, to give you an idea, so that's pretty good. And that'll be red, and that'll go out when the battery is charged. Power indicator turns green when the radio is on, so nice. Back here we have our whip antenna, which is 18.5 inches, and it kind of recesses here nicely. I like that. And going to the back is a really cool design. First, they got their information there again about the coverages, you can expect. And then we got a kick-out stand, yes. Cool. R108s do this, and now this radio does it too. We got a kick-out stand. It's kind of flimsy, but it works. So yeah, you can rock it. You can kick it up. See? Nice. Stand it nicely. And behind there is our battery door. Yeah, see they recessed that? This is a smart idea. Some companies need to learn how to do that. So let's open this up, show you the internal battery compartment. So as you can see, it's running an 18650. This is unprotected button top. You can find these pretty easily. XH Data makes them now. I think you get a 2-pack for $10 shipped from their website. 3,000 milliamp hour ones if you want to upgrade it. You can also get from what I think 18650batterystore.com. I'm not an affiliate with them or anything, but I got this battery, Samsung's 3500, so you can almost triple the capacity. And I think that was like $8 for that battery. It's just that shipping's a hassle. It's extra $10 for shipping, so you want to buy a couple. You don't want to just buy one battery. But when this one runs out or dies on you and you're like, oh man, you got 2 AA battery spots right there. So you take that out and you put your AA batteries right in. So this comes right out of here. Show you. That's simple. Now I did try to fit a protected button top and it will not fit. It's not long enough, the battery bay. But then you just put your AAs and you're ready to rock there. So if you don't want to use the 18650, you don't have to. But I like rechargeable batteries, and especially 18650s are nice. That back in there. All right, cool. That's the fun part of this radio. I love it. So let's get this thing turned on here. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a tight fit here. Oh joy on camera. Always fun. There we go. Cool. And then that flips shut. All right. So let's talk about FM reception, then we'll go ahead and turn it on to an audio demo. So FM reception, I test the radio on a 5-tier method. Fair, okay, good, very good, excellent. And I tested the same conditions as all my other radios. And this one for sensitivity scored a good, solid rating of 62 stations found. On average, a normal analog radio would find about 50. Now this is a DSP radio. You got an analog scale, but all these new radios, they have the DSP chip inside, which is digital signal processor, so it's a digital chip, so there'll be step tuning, you'll hear little clicks as we go. Not a big deal for me. Inexpensive radio, you gotta expect it nowadays, especially the capability of this radio too. It's pretty awesome, but on average, it's not a bad rating. Selectivity is okay to good. I had a little bit of bleed over from stronger stations. So let's go ahead and turn it on to Radio Todderbert. FM, I think I bumped it. Trying to get centered on the station. Okay, I think I am. Yeah, I'm using a C-Crane FM transmitter, transmitting on 97.7 megahertz, using a Sony iPod. Getting a little bit of distortion. I don't know if it's the proximity. Probably is. All right, let's turn it up. There we go. Cool. Yeah, I think I had a little bit of distortion from the transmitter being close. Now, most radios handle that okay. Though this one did have a little trouble here. Let me just turn that off. Okay, great. So we're going to hook up a Kato T1 wire to the radio, give it some boost reception. I'm in my subfloor basement. It's the only way this is going to work good. So we're going to go do we'll start out in the FM band. Why not, right? So that's where we're at. We'll tune to the bottom. As you can see, tuning light's working. Loving that. That is so sweet. Let's turn this up. And we'll go through it. I can't hover on the music, so bear with me. Go as quick as I can, because there's a lot of shortwave cover.
You know, that kind of modern, progressive. Wife, my kids, my job. Let's not even want to live. I think that's kind of where we're at right now. We have this, every guy says, since
he did not spare even his own son, but gave him up for us all.
The music we're playing is here to build you up, to remind you.
Services risk being interrupted, so we need to maintain.
Listen, with a question, are you still good?
We need to maintain service delivery to girls and women.
From the wreckage,
Riding roads, country makes good.
make it whole again.
Lakeside commercial real estate.
You mean Lakeside's inspiring, constructive, and creative real estate?
Exactly.
Okay.
Months with a 2-year contract when you add 1 unlimited mobile line.
And available.
I'm happy with the procedure. I'm very glad I did.
Instead of throwing money away, most
I could have afforded it.
and qualify for the grand prize draw.
Like a dog without a bone and actor out of I'm vanilla, baby. I ain't no.
Give way. I can hear no.
And that's Dell.com/D.
98.7.
Bells sing like ooh.
Me that it ain't too late to start again. Fine is good.
Freshness from my
10. I'm not aware when I do it again.
Welcome to the show, Ann. Hi, Ann. Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
I just my ex.
There's to prepare 220,000.
And open your ears.
Connect with Judd Wilhite at air1.com, keyword hope.
Zach Williams is on the road again.
Limited welcome plan required. $360 local promo credit.
Turning into moms and dads.
Presión hace 2. AC2 están tratados a presión.
Even though it's salty, hate to see you with some other.
Spring training baseball, the Cubs tied and the White Sox lost. Now with more sports, here's WBBM's Rick Gregg.
Jalen Johnson set high price and wasn't shy about it.
Biggest
Może być rozumiany różnorako i dlatego mamy dosyć duży rozstrzał pomiędzy takimi wynikami.
Voz del negocio hispano. Un esfuerzo de Spanish Broadcasting System junto a la Cámara de Comercio Hispano.
Cool. So that's the FM band. So let's go ahead and go down to the bottom. Yeah, as you can see, it's a little wonky. When I first got it, it was really bad. It was really off. But now using it, it's kind of evened out a bit. So that's good. I was expecting it to be a little rougher. Oh, we're going to leave that on. Yeah, that's right. We're going to shortwave. So we're going to, next one over is AM. You can see that there's a little notch that lines up with the little thing going. This is AM and you got to follow the line. There you go. It does line up. So we're going to go to shortwave 1. And we're going to start at, what was that, 4.75 megahertz? Yeah, we should be able to find some stuff here. Yeah, Tennessee, I think. All right, so let's go turn it up. Somebody told me that's like a radar sweep or something. Don't know if that's correct.
and livestock. That's what they say. The bugs feed on food waste often piped in from nearby farms or food processing plants, and they're tended to day and night by human handlers and, listen to this, AI-powered robots that keep the factories churning out protein 24/7.
megahertz WWV. Looks like it lines up pretty good for the shortwave here. Accuracy. So that's Fort Collins, Colorado. That's about 890 miles away. We got some storms coming in. Don't know if it'll affect the shortwave. Cuba. Okay, let's go shortwave 2. We'll just go backwards down the band. It's going from, what was that, 6... Hold on a second, I can't read that. 6.4 down to 5.6. Should pick up some Cuban stations.
No solamente va a salvar las vidas, pero va a salvar a los contribuyentes de pagar $200 mil millones más.
To the problem. Don't contribute to the strife. Division, hatred, variance, it's all the works of the flesh.
We're going to wait and see what the Lord can do. All right, Philippians writer. For my expectations of Jesus coming. Well, last time I told that man the other night over there, I said, boy, I would never know an end finger. End finger.
I'm finding quite a bit. Cool. Let's go shortwave 3. 6.8 to 7.6. There you go. Should pick up some East Coast stations. Some 40-meter stuff from Hams. Single sideband. This radio doesn't have it, of course.
Veces los hemos detenido y vamos a seguir deteniéndolos. De hecho, no solamente lo protejo, lo voy a ampliar. Hemos promulgado por año para reducir las primas el año siguiente.
Okay, one more time, and then yeah, we get to the AM band. We'll finish this up. We're on shortwave 4 right now. 10 megahertz. Just pick it up 10 WWV. Usually Brother Stairs hanging around that area. I think we're done with this. Let's go ahead here.
Because it knew him not. Beloved.
9330 kilohertz. This is was it BCQ? Am I saying that right? Out of Maine?
We know that when he shall appear, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is. And every man that hath this.
Cool. Yeah, so a lot of fun. This radio's great, guys. So let's go ahead, go over to AM, ditch the wire because you don't need that as an internal for antenna. And we'll just go up the band real quick. So our AM band is right there. It says 520 to 1730. I think it's universally tuned to 9 kilohertz and 10 kilohertz. So let's go ahead and just go up the thing.
By a third party, which is where they get the basis for that $18 million. No, you know what? You're just intellectually dishonest. You're not honest. You have any...
So during the day, you can expect great reception for locals and okay for most semi-locals. There is a lot of noise on it, so you have to use a passive loop to help reduce it.
Good luck with that. You know what? Because I think I'll lose.
I think this is 560 WND Chicago.
Anti-Trump rant. I'm sick of it. Don't vote for him. Don't vote for Joe.
7-year barn and have maybe not been 15 points through 28 minutes. And off the bench, Clay Thompson posting 25 points, leading the Warriors in scoring there. Also 5 triples off of 12 attempts, 1 rebound, 2 assists, and 2 steals. Today's box score is sponsored by McGrath Active Westmont. When you do the math, you
This should be 670 the score, WCR Chicago.
by the numbers. For the Bulls shot 52.9% from the floor. 16...
WSM.
The Bulls went 17 of 23 from the foul line. 20 bench points, 40 points.
Our record she had, how bad could it be? Well, I just found out. So, no more body rate, don't even...
Not sure the faint station here. You gotta go in between. DSPs can be trickier. It's trickier on medium wave because there's a lot of stations in there at night, but you'll have to go back and forth quite a bit to locate them. I'm just gonna go to the strongest stations here.
Your entertainment.
Strawberry Festival in Cleveland. Connex boxes. David LaSalle has a request, and Ruth and Gurney, if she's still awake, wants to talk about
720 WGN, Raleigh James Show.
GN Radio.
Frank, did you see that interest rates are at their highest level in 22 years? Our savings account can't keep up.
Did you know Amalgamated Bank of Chicago has great rates on savings accounts, money markets?
740 Zoomer Radio, CFZM, Toronto, Ontario. 460 miles northeast.
95% cheaper, and you can get it online. Go to hims.com/joy. Through HIMS, you'll get a free medical consultation.
We're jumping right up to 780 WBBM.
This is 100% online. To start your free online visit, go to hims.com. Certified as the vice president-elect. And you skip it? I mean... folks, I'm
Thinking about to 890 WLS, Chicago.
My 50th birthday is coming up. Big deal, right? 50. People are unaware, but with zero copay, breathe that world. And no awkward face-to-face conversation. Do not. All law firms are not the same.
California-based power plant.
We've been a catalyst for positive change. On more compelling talk radio, 1320 WILS. Coming up at 1, then you're overnight.
So 1320, I think I have that written down. Okay, Lansing, Michigan. He just said it. It's 190 miles away.
Coming up next, find out what's happening around the nation and the world with Fox News. on more compelling talk radio. 1320 WILS, the only station covering local Lansing news. 24/7 is 1320 WILS.
Cases of measles being reported in the flatline with a
Cross down. But he's just, Anyway, I want you to know that I am aware of this. I'm thinking about it. I'm not going to be fair because I don't want him to be president anymore. He's hurt too much. He's hurt the country.
You can stop
Almost through. A little quieter towards the top of the band. Okay, we're at the top. Should be 1700. Okay. I hear music out of Richardson, Texas, about 700 miles away.
Live from Milwaukee, here's Bart Winkler.
Here's KBGG. Okay, cool. So we'll go ahead and just turn this off. Yeah, this is awesome. The Rococa Z5. I love it. It is a fun radio. Yeah, AM's a little challenging at night. During the day, it's really good, though, on the locals, like I said. And pretty much locals at night. And a few stronger stations. If you work on it, you'll be able to pick up some more. But mainly, it shines on shortwave and FM. It's pretty amazing. The shortwave is just a lot of fun with this radio. And you really only need the whip. I picked up quite a bit. It was above average. I picked up 21 stations when my average radio was fine, about 12 to 14. Solar indexes were about the same. So it's just a great radio, real sensitive on shortwave. Pick it up for $1688. Not a bad deal at all whatsoever. Dual power. Final thoughts on it. I like the tuning LED. I like the knobs here. Real nice and easy to get through from the front. It just feels natural. Love that. Kickstand in the back. Dual power. AA or an 18650. Type C rechargeable. You can't beat it. Finish could be better, but I think it's just a matte paint. I don't think it is rubberized, so you're okay there. And the dial isn't super accurate on the FM mainly and a little bit on the AM. Shortwave is not too bad. So there it is. My final thoughts are go get one. 2, if you like these kind of radios, inexpensive, fun, shortwave. Subscribe to the bell icon, get notified of future reviews and deals because I do post deals. And of course, 3, comment below what you think about the Z5. Are you going to get one? Let me know. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in my next video.